On May 30th of 1909, a clarinet legend was born. His name was Benjamin David Goodman, and he was born to David and Dora Goodman, the ninth of their 12 children. Benjamin, known as Benny, was born in Chicago, Illinois. Benny first picked up a clarinet at age 10 and started studying music at Gilaha Jacob Synagogue. He started playing with many local bands, and Benny later became a member of the Federation of Musicians at the age of only 14. 2 years later, Benny moved to Los Angeles to join Ben Pollock's band. He stayed with this band for several years and eventually became one of his leading soloists. In 1928, Benny released his first album, A Jazz Holiday. He then left the band and moved to New York City. There, Benny found work playing on the radio, in recording sessions, and in the orchestra pit of Broadway shows. In 1931, Benny had his first experience with chart success with his own song, He's Not Worth Your Tears. Beginning his career as a bandleader in 1934, Benny's group landed a gig in Billy Rose's Music Hall. The Benny Goodman Orchestra then became a regular act in the NBC radio show Let's Dance that same year. Definitely a musician and bandleader on the rise, Benny had his first #1 hit with his instrumental piece, Moonglow. In 1935, Benny and his orchestra went on the road. One date on that tour made history, August 21st, 1935. That night, the orchestra amazed the audience at the Palmore Ballroom in Los Angeles, an event that many cite as the beginning of the swing era. Benny's popularity continued to rise with 15 top 10 hits in 1936. In the next few years, Benny appeared as himself in 4 different movies. Making music history yet again, Benny's orchestra was one of the first jazz bands to perform at Carnegie Hall in 1938, when he was only the age of 29. He also released his song Sing, Sing, Sing that same year, which has been inducted in the Grand Hall of Fame, which here, real fast, the beginning part. That's him. This song is 9 minutes long, so I'm going to stop it there. And this is his album cover for that song. And that song is probably his most famous of all of them. As a fantastic bandleader, he sought perfection from his performers. Many of his players left to start their own groups, including Gene Krupa, the famed drummer. Around this time, Benny also experienced competition from other bandleaders, such as Artie Shaw, who was also a famous clarinetist, and Glenn Miller, who wrote the song In the Mood. In 1940, Benny's musical career was showing signs of fading. He only made 3 top 10 hits that year. In 1942, Benny married Alice Hammond. The couple eventually had 2 daughters, Rachel and Benji. In August of 1942, the American Federation of Music called a ban on recording, which put a damper on Benny's outfit. However, he did release some material that he had recorded before the ban was issued, and he made it to the top charts yet again. After World War II ended in 1945, people started liking music in bebop styles instead of swing. Benny eventually broke up his big band and started playing in little music groups. In the 1950s and 60s, Benny went abroad and toured Europe. And reuniting with Gene Krupa, Lionel Hampton, and Teddy Ruxpin, Benny made the top charts again. Despite his failing health, Benny continued to perform concerts during the 80s. He then died of heart failure on June 13, 1986, just days after his last concert. Not long before his death, he had received the Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award, as well as honorary degrees from Brandeis University and Bard College. The reason that I chose Benny Goodman was because I am too a clarinetist. I have listened to Benny Goodman's music before, and one day I would love to play him as well. And here is a quote. had two votes. So the first one is one way or the other. If you want to find reasons why you shouldn't keep on, you'll find them. The obstacles are all there. There are a million of them. Here's another one. After you've done all the work and prepared as much as you can, what the heck, you might as well go out and have a good time. And some fun facts about Ben Goodman. He was the person who made swing popular, and it happened overnight at a concert in LA. Benny Goodman was one of the first bands to break the color barrier, because he had multiple African American performers. And he went on tour with the famous trumpet player, Louis Armstrong, although it ended in a disaster because the two men did not get along at all. And he was very strict with his own musicians. Benny played jazz and recorded music for almost 60 years. He also enjoyed playing classical music. In fact, classical composers of that century composed clarinet solos just for him. And he started making money by playing jazz at 13. I guess that's all. Thanks.